Just one more question. What do you think the biggest thing this interest rate hike is going to affect? I know obviously higher interest rates means it makes borrowing money more expensive. What do you think that means for the lawn landscape community?
Yeah, well, the biggest thing is that the equity in the homes of customers is going to go down. So they're going to become much less inclined to spend money on additions, because adding a deck, spending $15,000 on your deck might add $12,000 to $15,000 of value to your house if you're lucky. Usually it's less than. And so additions to a home typically don't have a whole lot of value add, and no one's going to be doing those when the value of their property is falling, let alone if people who bought in 2021 are now upside down on their mortgage. That's going to throw everyone through a loophole, right? And I don't necessarily think they're going to sell because they can't go buy something for with a lower interest rate than what they got last year. But there is a mental switch that flips inside of a customer's mind when they owe $500,000 on something that's now worth $350,000. And so that is going to be the big thing, that customers will stop spending on additions. They'll stop spending money on those type of project-based jobs. And furthermore, they are going to be more price sensitive. They're going to look for a second option. They're going to look for a third price quote. And then that just comes down to who's answering the phone first, who's getting the estimate out to them the fastest, because these customers are begrudgingly going to be looking for a second and third quote. They know they need to. They know the price, costs are high. They know that we're in a recession. Everyone's now during that time taught to squeeze and pinch pennies. So they'll go get a second and third quote begrudgingly, but they'll rationalize the fact that they chose you because you answered your phone, you got out to them quickly, and they'll say, oh, like they were professionals, so I just went and hired them. And they'll do that just so they can check off the box of, I got other quotes, but they didn't get back to me. And they'll go with the first person that got the quote to them.
Yeah. And you're talking, is that for landscaping and mowing as well?
Any service, like honestly, like even when it comes down to like construction, I deal with handyman all the time with my real estate and stuff. Like whoever just gets me the bid first literally gets the job 90% of the time. And so
right,
even if I have to haggle them or bring them down a price a little bit or cut something out of the job, like they almost always get the job. And the reason is because I don't want to go with other bids. And so that type of customer, the one who's less price sensitive like myself, is going to be the ones that people will do well on if they've been marketing to them, having a good brand. And actually, the best way to get through a recession is over the past year or two, you've been raising prices to basically weed out all the people that are going to leave you anyways during a recession. And so that's who's going to be most impacted.